Joseph Moses Juran was a Romanian-American engineer and management consultant. He was an evangelist for quality and quality management and have written several books on those subjects. Juran started to pursue a lot of different careers starting from the year 1924. A bachelor's degree in electrical engineering, a master's degree in law in 1935, but he never practiced law in his career. A freelance consultant, and also an assistant professor at New York University who teaches quality management courses and gave roundtable seminars with executives and ran all kinds of projects at large clients. In 1951, he published a book entitled The Quality Control Handbook. In 1964, The Managerial Breakthrough. In 1979, he established a Juran Institute, whose mission is to create a global community of practice to empower organizations and people to push beyond their limits. And in 1986, he developed the Juran Trilogy. What is the Juran Trilogy? The Juran Trilogy, which also called Quality Trilogy, was presented by Dr. Joseph M. Juran in 1986 as a means to manage for quality. The traditional approach to quality at that time was based on quality control, but today, the Trilogy has become the basis for most quality management best practices around the world. Juran Trilogy is a universal way of thinking about quality. It fits all functions, all levels, and all products and service lines. Juran's Quality Trilogy compared to financial management, quality planning, financial budgeting, create process that will enable one to meet the desired goals, quality control, cost control, monitor and adjust the process, quality improvement, profit improvement, move the process to a better and improved state of control through projects. The various aspects of quality planning, control, and improvements are shown in the table below. Quality planning. Establish quality goals, identify who the customers are, determine the needs of the customers, develop product features that respond to customers' needs, develop processes able to produce the product's features, establish processes controls and transfer the plan to the operating forces. While on quality control, evaluate actual performance, compare actual performance with quality goals, and act on the differences. And lastly, on the quality improvement, prove the needs, establish the infrastructure, identify the improvement projects, establish the project teams, provide the teams with resources, training, and motivation to diagnose the causes and stimulate remedies. And lastly is to establish controls to hold the gains.
The graph presented below is Juran Trilogy diagram with time on the horizontal axis and cost of poor quality on the vertical axis. As you can see in the graph, the initial activity is quality planning, or as we refer today as quality by design, the creation of something new. This could be a new product, service, or process. As operations proceed, it soon becomes evident that delivery of our products is not 100% defect-free. Why? Because there are hidden failures or periodic failures that require rework and redoing. Next is cost of poor quality. It must be more than 20% of the work must be redone due to failures. This waste is considered chronic. It goes on and on until the organization decides to find its root causes and remove it, because the design and development process could not account for all unforeseen obstacles in the design process. The figure shows a sudden sporadic spike that has raised the failure level to more than 40%. This spike resulted from some unplanned events such as power failure, process breakdown, or human error. This problem is under conventional responsibility patterns, where the operating forces are unable to get rid of the defects or waste. What they can do is to carry out control, to prevent things from getting worse, as shown. As a part of the control process, the operating forces converge on the scene and take action to restore the status quo. This is often called corrective action, troubleshooting, firefighting, and so on. The end result is to restore the error level back to the planned chronic level of about 20%. The chart also shows that in due course, the chronic waste was driven down to a level 4 below the original level. This gain came from the third process in Juran's trilogy, improvement. In effect, it was seen that the chronic waste was an opportunity for improvement, and steps were taken to make that improvement. Strength of Juran's trilogy. The methodology searches a continuous improvement of quality in every aspect of the organization. Because if the implementation of the methodology does not give the desired results, it is possible to start all over again. The methodology allows to use different quality tools to cover the steps of Juran's trilogy. It allows a better understanding of the relationships of every stage of the company. The methodology is well structured and allows the companies that implement it an easy understanding and application. Weakness in Juran's trilogy. To have quality control, it is necessary to have a trained person with knowledge in statistical processes or train a special person to be in charge of quality. The program is focused in a company process and not in labor force. Analyzing the requirements of the program, we found that the companies who apply the program have a complex level of organization. These kind of methodologies show results in the long term. This represents a risk for the company because the implementation of the quality program can be a waste of time, money, and resources. Key points of Juran's approach to quality improvement. Create awareness of the need for quality improvement. Make quality improvement everyone's job. Create infrastructure for quality improvement. Train the organization in quality improvement techniques. Review progress towards quality and improvement regularly. Recognize winning teams. Institutionalize quality improvement by including quality. Concentration on both external and internal customers. Juran's quality code. Without a standard, there is no logical basis for making a decision or taking action. Goal setting has traditionally been based on past performance. This practice has tended to perpetuate the sins of the past.
Juran's idea will be applied to strengthen the organization by adapting the Juran's concept of investing in employees, supplying them with the proper training and skills needed to perform a quality job, including the project management, the manufacturing staff, the frontline, and the maintenance team. All teams work together to deliver high-quality goods to satisfy the needs of the customers.
Since then, government involvement in managing quality has been initiated by establishing different institutions to protect customers like written warranties and set a standard for quality like CSA, NETA, and so on. These institutions set a minimum acceptable standard, but organizations can raise their standard beyond that and increase the level of threshold triggers, providing features for products which meets customer requirement and with zero deficiency.
Joseph Juran graduated with many courses, but with these courses, he focused more on teaching in New York University, wherein he taught about quality management courses and also gave seminars to executives. Because of his love for quality management, he wrote and published many books. But all the books he has written, the Juran Trilogy became the basis of quality management and was followed by plenty of people. From quality control to quality improvement, he wrote its goals, about the customers, the production of one's business, the performance, how to establish strong quality perspective, and improve the quality management. Although there were strengths and weaknesses pertaining to the trilogy, Juran made it as an example that amidst all these, he focused more on the brighter side of the business. He created something meaningful and useful for the business's quality to set its standards and to innovate for a more progressive and goal-oriented business. For Juran, having quality perspective, especially when dealing with the needs and wants of the customers, businesses should improvise, have goals, open for changes, and do decision making for the benefit of the product. One should focus more on setting standards than gaining profit. Without quality management, businesses won't nurture and grow.
Joseph Juran was a management consultant specializing in managing for quality. He has authored hundreds of papers and 12 books, including Juran's Quality Control Handbook, Quality Planning and Analysis, and Juran on Leadership for Quality. According to Juran, quality means that a product meets customer needs, leading to customer satisfaction. His approach to quality first took off in Japan and then became popular in the West in the 1980s. He took a holistic approach to quality that revolves around a quality trilogy consisting of quality planning, quality control, and quality improvement. The Juran Trilogy was formally published in 1986 and quickly became established as a must-read for those involved with quality improvement around the world.
The Juran Trilogy is composed of three different managerial processes, and that would be quality planning, quality control, and quality improvement. The Juran Trilogy was created by Dr. Joseph Juran. It is a cycle that is meant to reduce cause of poor quality and planning quality in the product or process.